Dust off those distress inks because today we are going to be doing some ink smushing for day 5 of 20 days of mixed media play. Let's get into it. Today, we're diving into a simple ink smushing technique using distress inks. There are so many ways to approach this technique, but I'm going to be showing you one of my favorites. And before we get started, don't forget to grab your free PDF. The link is in the description box below. And just a quick note, I know not all of these prompts are technically mixed media since we're not always combining different mediums, but they're definitely perfect for building a strong foundation for your mixed media cards, art journals, or whatever you choose to create. These prompts are all about getting you started, keeping things stress-free, and encouraging you not to overthink the process. I'm actually going to pull in this little craft mat here. Don't mind, it's just stained a little bit, but she works just fine. Okay, let's do some blues. So I'm gonna do broken china, salvaged patina, and what other one? Speckled egg, maybe. I'm gonna grab my mixed media paper and I'm gonna go in with some speckled egg. Just gonna put that down on the mat there. I'm gonna go in with some chipped sapphire. I'm gonna go in with a little salvaged patina. I'm gonna just kind of cover my whole mat here with all of these colors. And then a little broken china. And with the distress inks, I'm not too worried if, you know, one of the inks get on the other ink pad. It's not that big of a deal for me. All right, I'm just gonna kind of swipe my finger, kind of tap it here and there just to kind of get those colors moving in the water on there because I don't want harsh lines. Okay, I'm gonna spritz my paper with just a little bit of water, and then I'm just gonna start smushing that in, just like that, okay? Just like that. I'm gonna keep turning my paper, smushing in different areas. And I'm just gonna do a little swipey. And then I'll add a little bit more water here to help those kind of move around. And then this will kind of be like the base color. Okay, I think that's good. I'm gonna go in and add a little bit more of this chipped sapphire. And then I think I'm gonna go in with a little bit of, where did I see it? I'm gonna go in with a little bit of this Uncharted Mariner. Okay. Gonna spritz that with a little bit of water. Get those moving around. Just like that. Okay, and then this is just air dried while I added that other color. And then we're just gonna smush again. So we're building up layers here. And I'm just gonna take this and then just kind of smush it right there, just like that. Okay, and then I'm gonna dry this. All right, and then I'm just gonna go in and then just pick up more of that color here and there, just like that. Gonna add a little bit more Uncharted Mariner down. And then a little bit more of the chipped sapphire. And this time I'm just going to do one little spritz of water just because I think that the paper and the colors are getting a little bit too watered down. There we go. I want kind of that speckly look. So if you want that, then you can't add too much water or else it just kind of makes too much of a watercolor versus something like this, right? Okay, we're getting there. I'm gonna dry this. All right, I don't know if you could see some of those colors there. It has just a little bit of purple, and I actually really like that. So I'm gonna actually go in with a little bit of seedless preserves and then just kind of put that down on there. Add just a spritz of water and then kind of mix some of that in with that blue that's still on there. And then also still have some of that gorgeous seedless preserve color. And I feel like that might be a little much, but we'll see. Just gonna go in here and there. And I like to curve my paper just like that so that I'm not getting like a full on like ink smush. And then I'm just gonna go in and just kind of spritz those around, those colors, just a little bit. Add a little bit more water there, I think. Yeah, there we go. That's kind of what I wanted right there. I'm gonna do the same thing to the other side. Get some little splotches here and there, but then also some of that purple. That's perfect. And then what I'm gonna do is, because I can't help myself, I'm gonna add some water in my hand and then just add the water splotches to this paper and then dry it. All right, I think I'm gonna go in with just a little bit more, even though I feel like there's enough purple. Then a little bit more water, just to kind of break up some of those colors a little bit more. And then I'm just gonna go in with a paper towel, lay that right on top, and then pick up some of that color. Perfect. And then we can let this dry, but isn't that so pretty? I always forget just something so simple, how you can just get such a beautiful background with just ink smushing. And of course, there's a million different ways to ink smush, so this is just one way. So that is it for day 5. Super fun. I will probably be here just like day 4 with the ombre watercoloring. I created several different backgrounds, and I'm going to be doing the same with these because this is so much fun. And I'm using up my distress inks, which I don't do that often. So if you create something, be sure to tag me on social media. I would love to see it. Use the hashtag InkyWithTiffany or Create with Tiffany, or both if you choose. And if you are not subscribed here on YouTube, I would love for you to join the community. Be sure to hit that bell so you're notified every time that I upload a video. Save this playlist as well so that you know anytime that I upload a video to it. You can just kind of rewatch it, and then you have it to watch at any time that you want. So I hope you enjoyed day 5's prompt, and I cannot wait to see what you all create. And I will catch you all for day 6.